Welcome to our video about how to maintain a balance in your insulin resistance diet plan. By survivingdiabetes.com. How to maintain a balance in your insulin resistance diet plan. You need a balance in your insulin resistance diet plan. Instead of eating more starch-rich foods, focus on vegetables and fruits. These foods are high in fiber, which helps your body use insulin. Check the labels of packaged plant foods to find the amount of fiber they contain. You can also compare brands of packaged plant foods to determine what is best for you. You must maintain a balance between variety and moderation. If you are already on a low-fat diet, then a low-carb diet plan is probably not the best option for you. Low-carb diet. A low-carb insulin resistance diet plan is important for people who have a problem with insulin. The body's insulin secretion process is impeded if the cells do not receive enough sugar, causing them to be resistant to the hormone. However, there are steps you can take to reverse this condition. These steps will include a low-carb diet and a reduced-calorie lifestyle. Listed below are some tips to follow in a low-carb insulin resistance diet plan. A high-fat, low-carb diet is another approach that may help you improve your insulin sensitivity. Combined with regular physical activity, regular exercise will improve your sensitivity to insulin. But keep in mind that regular exercise cannot counteract the negative effects of a bad diet. It's not always enough to start a low-carb diet, since it may have harmful side effects. However, if you combine exercise with a high-carb diet, you'll be back to square one. Low-fat diet. If you have high blood sugar, you may need to consider a low-fat insulin resistance diet plan. Insulin is a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels by telling cells in the body to absorb glucose from the bloodstream. People who are insulin resistant may have increased amounts of blood sugar, which increases their risk of developing diabetes. However, there are several ways to reduce insulin resistance. While there are certain guidelines for reducing insulin resistance, a customized approach is best. One of the best ways to lower your insulin resistance is to eat plenty of non-starchy vegetables, including spinach, broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower. Fruits and vegetables are high in fiber, which lowers insulin resistance. Look for the fiber content of packaged foods and food labels to get the most fiber for your buck. Moderation is essential in a low-fat insulin resistance diet. A low-fat diet plan is best if you dial down gradually, since some people find it difficult to reduce their calorie intake. Healthy fats. If you are looking for an effective diet plan for insulin resistance, you should focus on unprocessed foods. It is possible to include almost all food groups on an insulin resistance diet plan. Fruits and vegetables contain high amounts of fiber, essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Though sometimes given a bad reputation due to their high sugar content, whole fruits are actually an excellent source of fiber, essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. In addition to fiber, legumes are also loaded with protein and vitamins. They help keep you full longer and fight off insulin resistance. Protein helps manage blood sugar levels, while saturated fat is a factor in insulin resistance. Most people need about 0.36 grams of protein per day. For an average woman and sedentary man, this amount is enough. However, you may need more if you exercise or engage in strenuous activity. Balance. A balanced insulin resistance diet plan focuses on eating whole foods. While highly processed foods quickly raise your blood sugar, they do not improve your insulin resistance. Instead, choose heart-healthy, unsaturated fats. Consume less saturated fat and more fiber, and try to increase your vegetable intake. Vegetables are low in calories and high in fiber, which helps your body digest food more slowly. Plus, you can add crunchier salads to your meal to increase your veggie intake. You can also try intermittent fasting to reduce insulin resistance. The goal of intermittent fasting is to burn excess blood sugar and reduce insulin levels. For breakfast, Deborah Malkoff-Cohen, a certified nutritionist at NYC Eat Well, recommends a half plate of vegetables and an egg on a 100-calorie whole wheat English muffin. If you are unable to fast for a full day, eating just one meal per day will help you lose excess weight and increase your insulin sensitivity. Variety. A diet that incorporates more variety in the foods you eat is crucial for people with insulin resistance. Instead of eating only processed foods high in sugar and fat, you should try to eat about 30 different types of fruits and vegetables each week. Eating more fruits and vegetables is a great way to enhance your weight loss efforts. You can also try to stay active while you're on your diet, as this will help you keep lower body weight and reduce the risk of diabetes and other long-term health problems. Legumes are an essential part of any insulin resistance diet plan. They're packed with fiber, plant-based protein, antioxidants, and vitamins. In fact, recent research suggests that legume consumption may reduce insulin resistance. Moreover, it has been shown that eating legumes improve glucose and insulin parameters. Other good legumes to include in your diet include spinach and curried chickpeas. Also, increasing your protein intake can help you improve insulin sensitivity. It may be important to choose the right kind of protein for your specific needs since different types have different effects on insulin resistance. Moderation. A good way to help yourself with an insulin resistance diet plan is to incorporate non-starchy vegetables and a small serving of fruit into your daily diet. Plant foods contain fiber, and you can look for the fiber content on packaging and food labels. When eating out, choose lower carbohydrate options. Try to include a wide variety of foods, and remember to stay hydrated. To avoid any unwanted side effects, create an individualized plan for yourself that you can follow for life. Fruits and vegetables. If you're following an insulin resistance diet plan, you're probably wondering about the role of fruits and vegetables in the process. The good news is that there are plenty of healthy choices. These foods are not just tasty, they also are low in calories and carbohydrates. Dark green leafy vegetables are the most nutritious. They also contain fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. Try to eat fresh, unprocessed fruits and vegetables whenever possible. Avoid canned or processed fruit, which may have added salt or sodium. You can also eat various fruits, such as blueberries, strawberries, apples, or oranges. You can substitute them for sweets or try adding them to plain non-fat yogurt. You should also avoid artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners may spike your blood sugar levels and disrupt the balance of bacteria in your gut. Instead, choose natural sugars found in fruits and vegetables. Fiber, also known as dietary fiber, slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, which can reduce insulin resistance. Some good sources of fiber are oats, lentils, broccoli, and apples. Lean protein. If you are concerned about the rise of your blood sugar levels, you need to start eating more lean protein. Research has shown that people who consume more branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, are less likely to develop insulin resistance. When insulin resistance occurs, glucose backs up in the blood and can lead to prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. This article explores the benefits of lean protein and the insulin resistance diet plan. Include dairy foods in your diet. Dairy products like milk and cheese contain fiber. Include 2 to 3 servings per day, but choose low-fat varieties to limit fat and calories. In addition, include nuts, seeds, and legumes in your diet. Aim for 3 to 5 servings per week of these foods. In addition to protein and vegetables, you should include several servings of fiber-rich foods such as beans, nuts, and seeds. Vegetables. You can improve your insulin resistance by eating the right kinds of foods, and vegetables can play a large role in this process. Vegetables on an insulin resistance diet plan should comprise about half of your plate. Look for vegetables that are not starchy. They are more nutrient-dense and contain more fiber than starchy vegetables. However, starchy vegetables are not entirely off-limits on the plan, they should be consumed in moderation. In addition to non-starchy vegetables, include 1 serving of fruit. These foods are high in fiber, and you can find out how much fiber they contain by comparing the labels on packaged plant foods. As with all food, variety is important in an insulin resistance diet plan. The best way to find the right balance of nutrients is to compare different brands. A good rule of thumb is to consume at least 3 servings of fruits and vegetables each week. Cinnamon. Research suggests that a low-calorie diet rich in cinnamon may improve insulin sensitivity. The study was conducted on subjects of both normal weight and overweight/obese status. Participants received cinnamon-infused drinks in the morning and the effects were evaluated using linear mixed effects models. In addition, the study also looked at changes in blood glucose, C-peptide, and glucagon levels in the blood after the meal challenge. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming up to 6 grams of cinnamon per day significantly reduced hyperglycemia after meals. It also did not affect satiety, suggesting that cinnamon has anti-diabetes properties. However, the effects of cinnamon on type 2 diabetes and blood sugar regulation are not yet clinically approved. Hence, the research into its use should be conducted to determine whether it has any beneficial effect on people with type 2 diabetes. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. Stay healthy and keep on fighting diabetes.